As accused number 2 in this matter. The accused is facing the charges of premeditated murder.
Welcome to Mzansi Voices, where we uncover the stories shaping our streets, our courts, and our communities, one clear voice at a time. Today's story begins with a quiet courtroom in Johannesburg, but it reaches far beyond those walls. It is a story about music, loss, justice, and the long road to answers after a life is taken too soon. Stay with us, because every part of this story matters. In the Johannesburg Magistrate's court, a young man stood before a magistrate as many eyes watched closely. His name is Armindo Joaquim Pacula. He is 25 years old and a Mozambican national. Police believe he played a key role in the killing of popular music figure DJ Warrick, DJ Warras, who was shot and killed in December 2025. This court appearance is not just another date on the calendar. For many people, it feels like a turning point. DJ Warras was more than just a name on a lineup or a voice behind the decks. To his fans, he was energy. To his friends, he was laughter and late nights filled with sound and dreams. To his family, he was a son, a brother, and someone whose future was cut short. When news of his death spread last year, it left a deep silence where music once lived. According to investigators, Pacula is believed to be the shooter in the case. The charges he faces are serious. They include murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and breaking the Immigration Act. Each of these charges carries weight, and together they paint a picture of a crime that police say was planned and carried out with deadly purpose. Pacula's arrest did not happen by chance. Police say it followed a careful, intelligence-led operation. Crime intelligence officers tracked him to the Marathon informal settlement in Primrose, east of Johannesburg. It was there that officers moved in and made the arrest. For months, the investigation had been moving quietly, step by step, as police gathered information and followed leads. When Pacula appeared in court, the room was heavy with expectation. This was not the first time the case had reached the courtroom. Earlier in the investigation, another suspect, Victor Mthethawake Majola, was arrested. Majola later applied for bail, but the court said no. His bail was denied, sending a strong message that the case is being treated with seriousness. For many people following the story, Pacula's court appearance answered one question but raised many others. Why was DJ Warras targeted? Who planned the attack? And what really happened on that December day when music lost one of its own? Before we go deeper, let's pause for a moment. This is Mzansi Voices, where we break down big stories in simple ways and bring you closer to the truth behind the headlines. If you love this kind of content, clear, honest, and straight to the point, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. On this channel, we follow the stories that matter, from the streets to the courts, and we keep you informed every step of the way. Now, let's continue. The death of DJ Warras shocked many people, not only because of who he was, but because of how sudden it was. One day he was alive, working, planning, and creating. The next, his life was gone. For children who look up to local DJs and artists, it was confusing and scary. For adults, it was a painful reminder of how violence can touch anyone. Police believe that the killing was not random. The charge of conspiracy to commit murder suggests that more than one person may have been involved in planning the crime. This is why investigators are still working hard, even after making arrests. They want to understand the full story, not just one part of it. In court, Pacula did not yet give his full side of the story. At this stage, the process is about formal charges and legal steps. The court must decide issues like detention, legal representation, and future court dates. These steps may sound slow, but they are important. They help make sure that the case is handled fairly and properly. For the Stock family, each court appearance can feel like opening a wound again. Seeing suspects appear in court does not bring back their loved one. But many families say it helps to know that the justice system is moving forward, even if it moves slowly. Outside the court, people shared mixed feelings. Some said they felt relief that another suspect had been arrested. Others said they were still angry and heartbroken. Many asked for justice, not revenge. They want the truth to come out, and they want the law to speak clearly. This case also brings attention to broader issues, like cross-border crime and immigration laws. One of the charges Pacula faces is linked to the Immigration Act. While the court will deal with this legally, it has already sparked public discussion. Some people are calling for stronger border controls. Others warn against blaming whole communities for the actions of one person. These conversations are emotional and complex, and they need careful handling. At the heart of it all is a simple truth. A man lost his life, and a family lost someone they loved. As the investigation continues, police are expected to reveal more details in court. Witnesses may be called. Evidence may be shared. Each new piece of information will help build a clearer picture of what happened and why. For young viewers watching this story, it is important to understand how the justice system works. When someone is arrested, it does not mean the case is finished. The court must listen, weigh facts, and make decisions based on the law. This process protects everyone, even when emotions are high. DJ Warras' legacy lives on through his music and the memories people have of him. Fans continue to share his tracks online. Friends speak about his kindness and talent. In this way, his voice has not been silenced. Even though his life was taken, the Johannesburg Magistrate's Court will see this case return again. Each appearance brings the country a little closer to answers. Until then, patience is required, from the public, from the media, and most of all from the family waiting for justice. As Mzansi voices, we will keep following this story. We will bring you updates as they happen, explain them in simple terms, and respect the seriousness of what is at stake. This is not just a news story. It is a reminder of how fragile life can be, and how important truth and justice are in holding society together. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Stories like this are not easy to tell, but they are important to share. If you want to stay informed, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is Mzansi Voices, your home for stories that matter, told with care, clarity, and respect.